And if you don't know who I am, my name's Alex Hormozi on acquisition.com, and I have nothing to sell you.
This is the catchphrase at the beginning of every YouTube video made by Alex Hormozi, a guy who started out in the fitness industry and worked his way up to having a portfolio of companies worth more than $100 million. Currently, Alex Hormozi and his wife, Leela, are helping small businesses become giants with his proven business model. In this video, we'll look at Alex Hormozi's story, how he got started, and how he makes his millions. Make sure to watch till the end because every part is truly inspiring. Alex Hormozi is the first-generation Iranian-American in his family to achieve solid success in business. He began like any other immigrant in the United States, facing family pressure to pursue the traditional path of a white-collar job. Alex earned a 3-year BS in Human and Organizational Development with a concentration in corporate strategy from Vanderbilt University. He then got a job as a management consultant for a boutique strategy firm. 2 years into the job, Alex realized he wasn't cut out for a 9-to-5, so he quit to start his own. His decision caused serious conflict and years of tension between Alex and his father. According to Alex Hormozi, everything he did in his life was for his father's approval, and he never made decisions for himself and his own happiness. He eventually realized that he didn't want to live the life he was leading. He claims that he considered not living at all for a short period of time, but ultimately decided that risking disappointing his father and forging his own path was a better option, so he took that risk and started his own business. Alex had always been interested in fitness, so he decided to open a brick-and-mortar gym in 2013. He couldn't even afford to pay 2 rents when he first started. He'd spend the day at the gym with clients and then crash on the floor in the evening. In fact, when he opened his first gym, he was on the verge of bankruptcy. But Alex had a vision and refused to give up. Within the next 3 years, Alex reinvested his earnings and expanded to 6 locations and was making $20,000 a month. From 0 to 6 was an incredible achievement for someone with no prior reputation, and it naturally piqued the interest of other gym owners. They soon began to seek his assistance, and this is where he got the idea for his second business. Alex had just met his wife, Leela, at the time. So, on their first date, he pitched the idea to her and asked her to resign from her job. She was hesitant at first, but after he showed her the contracts he was ready to process from launching 3 gyms in 5 weeks, she decided to join him. Alex then sold his 6 gyms and co-founded Gym Launch with his wife Leela, where he assisted other gym owners in becoming profitable. From there, he spent 2 years turning around 32-plus brick-and-mortar businesses, using the same model that had made his privately owned locations successful. Alex and Leela decided to pivot because the stress of running the business was becoming too much for him. Leela had a side business selling digital weight loss programs that she thought they could sell together, and Alex knew that his marketing expertise could help boost her sales and get them into a better financial situation. With their new plan in place, Hormozi began calling all of his Gym Launch salespeople across the country to inform them that they would be suspending operations. One salesman in particular was unwilling to leave, and his desperation to stay in the game was the catalyst for a significant turning point for Alex, Leela, and the team. He wanted to purchase the sales materials and strike out on his own. The salesman asked, "How much?" Alex replied, $6,000. Alex chose the highest number he could think of because he wanted the salesman to say no so he could move on with his life. But guess what? The salesman agreed. Hormozi was stunned, and at this point he realized that the intellectual property he had acquired for establishing these gyms was worth far more than he had previously realized. So he began making calls. He called all of the gyms he'd helped set up and asked if they'd be willing to buy his intellectual property and sales training materials, and almost all of them said yes. Within a month, they had sold nearly $500,000 in sales and were out of debt and back in the black. Soon enough, the materials were used in more than 4,500 facilities across 13 countries. The company grew quickly, and he amassed an extremely high net worth just 5 years after its inception. Hormozi's entrepreneurial journey, however, did not end with Gym Launch. He invested everything he had earned into his second company, Prestige Labs, which continued to help the same clients. It began as a supplement company, but it eventually expanded into a new line of products. In 2019, Prestige Labs introduced Done For You Meals, or DFYM, in 2019. These are USDA-approved, prepackaged foods that are delivered directly to the customers' homes. Alex's goal was to provide gym owners with everything they required to achieve the best results possible. Alex also started his third successful firm in 2020. It was a software company called Allen, made to help traditional businesses earn more in the modern age. After successfully exiting the Allen, he began purchasing pieces of other companies. His combined portfolio now generates approximately $100 million per year. From the time Alex Hormozi started in business, he has scaled and exited 7 businesses. In 2021, he sold a majority stake in his licensing company for $46.2 million. In 2020, he transitioned from CEO to owner-shareholder in these companies, and he founded Acquisition.com to invest his own wealth, both monetary and intellectual capital, in other businesses. The portfolio is built around his investment thesis, which focuses on asset-light, high cash flow, sales-focused service and digital products companies. He also has his own YouTube channel and a best-selling Amazon book titled $100 Million: How to Make Good People Feel Stupid for Saying No, as well as a podcast called The Game with Alex Hormozi, which discusses how to get customers and make money. So the answer to the question of how Alex Hormozi made his money is crystal clear. Alex has earned more than $100 million in sales to date, and his fortune is only expected to increase as he continues to generate ideas. His 3 profitable brands are said to bring in about $85 million per year. Plus, his earnings from his podcast and 2 published books, Gym Launch Secrets and $100 Million Offers, Alex Hormozi has a net worth of $15 million. Alex's journey to the top is far from over. He has a lot he wants to accomplish in the next few years. For the time being, he wishes to expand his portfolio to 100-plus businesses with annual revenues of $1 billion or more. After becoming a billionaire, he intends to teach a large audience how he went from 0 to 1 billion through books and courses. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel to continue creating content. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and hope to see you next time.